Hi, I'm Jim Cook, and you're watching Real Life, the program for the Long Island International Film Expo. This is the after party, and I'm here with Evan Parke. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
So what film are you representing today?
Today I'm representing the Sun Devil, the Sun Devil and the Princess, directed and written by Steve Louis.
And what was that film about?
Well, it's a fantasy film. It's actually a shorter version of a longer feature. It's about, basically, it's a mythic tale about a sun devil who's rescuing a princess, basically. You have the evil queen, you have the warlords. It's a sort of it's really more of an epic. Even though it's a short, really turns out to be like an epic tale of heroism, of freedom, of honor. So that's pretty much what the gist of the film is, without giving out too much about it, but that's the gist of it.
So you're representing the director, but what was your role in the film?
I played the Sun Devil. Hirohawa is his name.
I gotta tell you, I've seen it, and the special effects are incredible. And I gotta say, like, the way you look in this film, you look very sinister, and yet you're playing the good guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a Sun Devil. He's sort of a leftover of a warrior tribe. It's cool because it's heroic, but it also had levels of heroic, a lot of integrity to the film. We worked very hard on it. Although it's a short, we worked very hard on it. There's a lot of work beforehand into our sword play and sort of getting into sort of the cultural context of the myth that Steve created. So all that was great. It's hard work. Everybody got together, really just worked hard. Steve is very much of I hate to use this word over and over again, but perfectionist. He wants it done a certain way, so it's taken a while for him after he shot it to really sort of do a lot of the post-production parts of it, getting the effects just right, getting everything just right. So now he has to the place where he's kind of getting it out there and really building up to the feature. So that's really the goal.
I gotta say, I'm really curious to know, how long did it take to get into all that makeup?
Oh, man. Boy, a couple hours, I think, at least. I'm trying to remember. I knew I had to get, my calls were early. It took a little bit, I think, over an hour to put that on. The tough part about was just getting fitted for it. The way, I think it was, I'm trying to remember the makeup designer's name, Robert. His last name is Dugan, I believe it is. But, Robert, say Robert. But, just the process of just getting that mold to my face was sort of interesting because, if you're claustrophobic, you can run into a lot of problems. I don't know if I'll do that again. I think next time we'll have to do a digital sort of scan of my face. And, the makeup took a lot of hours, but Robert, who was a makeup artist, he's done big films, and he's one of the best in the industry at what he does.
You've worked on some really big films as well. I mean, Planet of the Apes, was it? And you also worked on King Kong, and you also Django Unchained. I mean, this short film, no mistake about it, it's got quite an impressive production value to it. But can you tell us more about your experiences, working on all these different kinds of productions? It's a very broad question, but can you tell us more what it's like to work on something like King Kong or something?
Oh, well, first of all, no, it's always a blessing to work on those things. Not a lot of people get the opportunity to work on big films with big directors. One of the things that's been kind of consistent with films like King Kong and Django Unchained particularly is that you find a lot of directors like the Peter Jacksons and like the Quentin Tarantinos. They know exactly what they want, and they get a lot of leeway to get that. They'll take maybe a lot more shots than the average director and get to use up a lot more film because they've been successful in the past with their work, and the studios trust them up to a lot more extensively than they would have someone who hasn't had the kind of success those men have had. Another thing with those big films is it's a lot of fun, particularly with those directors. They create a really fun atmosphere. Quentin was especially good at that. He was. He's a lot more, I guess, vocal and outgoing than Peter Jackson, but they're equally generous in terms of how they deal with the actors and their production and their crew. I remember with Quentin Tarantino's Django Unchained, every 100 shots, it would be an event. So every 100 shot there'd be a shot. It means there'd be alcohol every 100 shot. One time it'd be beer. One time it's moonshine. I was never when it was moonshine. One time it's margaritas. But every 100 shot they throw a party. And so that should give you an idea of the festive atmosphere, particularly of Django Unchained. And we worked really hard, but we're having fun. You know, it wasn't like something that, you know, we were working hard. We knew we were working hard, but he was making it really fun.
That's quite an experience, and I just also want to thank you for being involved with the film festival. Can you tell us more about what you presented tonight?
What I presented? See if I can remember everything I presented. I presented, well, one of the things, highlights was actually introducing John Amos for the Lifetime Creative Award, Achievement Award. So that was something I was honored to do, as well as introducing, I think I introduced the best Long Island film. And being from Long Island, of course, that's really cool. So,
where are you from?
I grew up in Hempstead. I went to Uniondale High School. The filmmaker is also from Long Island. He's from Great Neck. I believe he's from Great Neck. I know she's from Great Neck.
Listen, I want to thank you very much for being involved. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.